So my own Discord is turning on me, huh? They out here making videos against your boy and think we'd clap back, motherfucker! Alright, so after that stupid ass intro, what is going on, guys? Before we get started, I would just like to point out this video came from someone in my Discord, and at the end of the video, he explicitly says that he wants me to make a video response. This is not some beef. There ain't no drama happening. Subscribe to this man's fucking clout. Yeah. This isn't any hatred, any of that. There's no beef. There's no strong beef going on here. It's literally just me responding to a video that someone in my Discord asked me to respond to. Now, I've already seen it. I'm going to skip over the first point he made video-wise and just explain this. Because the first thing, it's called Deus Asylum, we'll keep playing the game. There's a certain, it's kind of a criticism. Kinda, but not really. It like starts out as one, but then turns into some, look, man. He talks about something in PvP. First of all, I didn't even play PvP year one of Dragon Ball Legends. I literally only played PvP once per day to do the daily mission, because back then, that was a daily mission. The 1 year anniversary was the first time I had ever been past rank number 1, so I had no idea you could even be banned for a full season. I didn't even know that was possible. But let's go ahead and get into this.
Anyway.
And
so this video is
I have headphones on, so I can actually hear.
How year 2, to chuck up how year 2 was. But I'm just here to explain about 3 things that year 2 did that was better than year 1. And you're probably saying, let me see if I can do your voice.
You can do my voice.
How could anything be better than on year 1?
No. How could anything... I'm not fucking Super Saiyan 4 Goku. How could anything be better than year 1? No. First of all, I never said year 1 was perfect. Year 1 had its flaws. I just said a lot of year 1's flaws could be chalked up to the excuse of it's a new game if you want to defend Bandai. If you're one of those knights that like to defend Bandai at every turn, that's an excuse you could use for the majority of the problems that season 1. I've played too much Dragon Ball FighterZ. That year 1 had. And I'm not Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I don't fucking sound like that. I don't have this much bass in my voice. I'm not Batman. Like, what the Oh, it's all in good fun though. I promise you, it's all in good fun.
Well, let me tell you, Jesus.
But yeah, he goes on the fact that right now you can't be banned for a whole season, whereas you could in year 1. Again, I had no fucking idea that was even possible. So I also don't really talk about PvP that often, and when I do, I'm usually talking about the people who play PvP, because the people who play PvP are just as boring and lack any form of creativity, just like the people who made the fucking game. So I usually talk about the players when it comes to PvP. I don't even talk about the actual PvP system that often, and I don't talk about lag. He briefly touches up on lag. I don't talk about that either, because that's like beating a dead horse that has already been beaten so badly that it doesn't even exist. So I would literally just be stomping on dirt. That's how badly that horse has already been beaten. So I just don't bother. So I'm going to skip over that little aspect. He then goes on, let's see, events.
PvE was abandoned, and I think it's still kind of abandoned because co-op...
PvP abandoned, not necessarily, they just don't care. I wouldn't necessarily say PvP is something that's abandoned. They put about as much effort into PvE as they do any other aspect of the game, which is almost nothing. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's abandoned.
Well,
co-op sucks.
Like people only want to do co-op for the rewards and everything. Some people do it because it's fun. I do it because it's fun. But
you a goddamn liar. You a goddamn liar. Mother and liar. I have a whole video coming out soon that I believe in it. I say if you sit here and tell me that you actually enjoy co-op, you need to get Satoshi's dick out your mouth. That's a fucking lie. No one enjoys co-op. That shit is not fun. I don't care what slight bit of fun you can pull out of it. The mode itself is not fun. What you make out of it means nothing.
At least we have something to do.
Rarely. Here's the thing. We have something to do. That thing that we have to do is use skip tickets in PvE and then just mindlessly tap cards. Like some people who think that Dokkan is just this all around superior game, which it kind of is. But they like to use the defense that Legends is just tapping cards. Co-op in Dragon Ball Legends actually just is tapping cards. There's no strategy. There's nothing. I could literally play co-op while cooking. Because I don't even have to look at my phone. Just tap the fucking cards. If you hear his shield break, hit a Rising Rush. And hope the fucker playing with you doesn't fucking disconnect. So it's not. It's something to do, I suppose, but it's not something you want to do.
In PvE, but that's one thing. It's still kind of abandoned and everything, but you have
to skip tickets. Skip tickets in co-op. It's you can do it. It's there, but do you want to do it? No, not really.
Co-op, but you have to admit there is at least something to do. Last thing I want to say is monthly missions. These are perfect for beginners because
they'd be perfect for beginners if they gave you a few more energy tickets. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you think that people who play the game and have been playing it since day one use a lot of energy tickets, imagine being a new player. Imagine being some sorry fucker who actually had to get the Goku from 0 to 14 stars because he or she didn't have him at all because they weren't around when he first came out. My dumbass had to do it because I just never grinded him, and that's my fault. But imagine how sad the people are who just can't Zenkai him because they lack the amount of energy tickets. The monthly missions would be fine if they gave more energy tickets. I've actually never really spoken badly about monthly missions because I do think they're all right. I mean, it's something to grind up. My only gripe is that I wish they had, since the energy ticket amount, like the amount of energy for the ticket, they give you 1s and 3s. That's kind of nothing, so I kind of just wish they gave you more of them. But other than that, I don't have a problem with monthly missions.
Because now you can get early on. Of course, you can't do dual coins that easily as a beginner. But
no,
right?
Not really.
Of course, you can't do dual coins that easily as a beginner. But yeah, there's that for a start, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, if you're a beginner, adventures and monthly missions are okay.
Adventures are perfectly fine. Like, if you're a beginner, adventures are probably something you want to do, like, really badly, because they give you really good items, like silver bells and energy tickets and crystals that are going to help you later on. Someone like me who's been playing the game every day since day one, I say every day, there was actually a 2-month span in year one where I stopped playing just because I forgot the game existed. But aside from that, like, adventures don't really help me much unless there's, the guaranteed sparking tickets. So that's why the past 2 adventure things that came out, I didn't do them, and I am doing these. So, like, adventures are actually something that new players really want to try and do because it really helps them out.
Nuts. They're okay. But when you're somebody that's playing as long as me, you don't need them because they're annoying and everything.
Yeah, you don't need them.
I just want to say that now the main reason why I'm here is because I know 100% DS Asylum is going to keep playing this game.
Here's the thing. He's right about that, but his reason for it is kind of wrong.
No matter how bad the game, no matter how bad he thinks he thinks
Words.
Year 3 might be.
It's fine. I'm not good at them either.
Now, I know this because he's changed his mind on like a couple things here.
Here's something
he used to tell
something that's about to come up. Something he's about to say is something that I do have to. It's something I am going to call you out on.
He's never ever 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 going to pay for a Legends Premium, but the next thing you know, he gets Namek Goku, like a couple of months ago on a Legends Premium where he was the second Legends Premium that he was on. right? But he said he was never going to do that.
I also, when I did that, publicly stated that if you were going to get a Legends Premium pack, that banner was the one to do it. I even said that, one, that was the only Legends Premium banner that was worth summoning on, and two, the only reason I did it in the first place was because it was Christmas and I was using money that was given to me by someone else. I very publicly stated that I had no issues with that specific Legends Premium banner because it was a really good banner. Gotta remember these things. And I bought the cheapest possible pack. I still think no matter how good the banner is, you should never, under any circumstances, buy the $40 pack unless you just have money to blow. But $16 for a banner that's actually really good, I'm all for it. Since then, there hasn't been another Legends Premium pack or banner that I recommend you summon on. Since Legends Premium became a thing, that is the only banner that I can actually say was worth summoning on, and that's why I did it. I very publicly said that that one was worth doing, and that's why I did it. So, we're getting into some juicy shit. Play, damn it.
All right? So, and also, I know how he spends his crystals. And the way he spends his crystals is going to make him want to get more. Nobody wants to look at their crystal count and see that they only have 1,000. Unless you're somebody that spends...
Here's the thing. I very rarely have 1,000 crystals. In fact, recently, I've tried my hardest to make sure I never drop below 3,000. I believe... Unless I only had 4,000 to begin with when 21 came out, which I think I did, I used all of my crystals on Rose, the Super Saiyan 4s, and 21. So basically the 3 really big step-up banners. But the new banners that just came out, well, not just came out, but the 2 step-ups, the Piccolo and the Frieza, I have not been below 3K the entire time that they've been out. So the way I spend my crystals actually changes with each banner. I used to always only ever have 1,000 crystals because that's all I could ever fucking grind. But now that I've stopped trying to throw at least 1K in every banner, I'm actually able to save crystals. So my thing right now is I don't like being below 3,000 unless I'm going for a unit that I really, really want. And I can promise you that until the anniversary, I'm going to try and probably not be below 5K once I get back up. Am I still at 4K? No, I'm at like 5.7. So, yeah. I'm going to try and not get below 5K before the anniversary.
Like a complete maniac, or somebody at 1,000 because they just spend money, like a maniac.
Is that a computer?
So, I know how he works. I know exactly how he works.
I don't think
he wants
you
to
do.
get as much crystals as possible to spend so he can get the characters he wants. Like you can see me, I have 4,219 or 4.2K. I could spend some crystals right now and see if I can get LF Frieza or Piccolo. I'm not going to do that because I already spent my crystals there. I got a couple Sparkings from there. I don't need to do...
Man, I somewhat regret, but also don't regret spending the extra 3K I did spend on that banner. Because I've spent 4K in total on that banner. And I very much regret the 3K that I spent. Because I literally just pulled nothing but Bardock. I have a 7-star Bardock because of that shit. But I also have a 5-star transforming cooler now. So, I mean, oh shit, I hit the mic. So, fuck it, I guess. It was worth it, but not. Because fuck you, I wanted an LF.
Doing it anymore. Right? And I had some crystals left over. So the fact that he saves... I don't know why I'm talking in second person. The fact that
this video's made for me.
The fact that you save 1,000 crystals before you can start saving properly, and start grinding.
Yeah, I basically I think what he means is I will never allow myself to be below 1K. So if I don't have at least 1,000 crystals, then there's a fucking problem. I will always make sure I have at least 1,000, and then I will always start saving. That doesn't mean I buy 1,000 crystals. if I get to 0. It means I just don't get to 0.
Grinding. That's what's going to motivate you to keep playing, because I know you're not going to want to spend just 1,000 crystals and just get 10 people to get shafted.
Also, I only spent 1,000 on Broly's banner, and I just so happened to get lucky and pull Broly. I've spent nothing on the new UST, nor did I spend anything on the last UST, and I only spent 1,000 on the UST before that. I got completely shafted on the UST before that, the Gogeta and Janemba one. So I have no issues spending 1,000 crystals. The weird thing is, crystals, saving and grinding crystals isn't what's going to keep me in the game. It's what's actually going to push me away from it, because I still to this day don't feel as though you get enough crystals. So if anything, crystals would be the thing that gets me to stop playing, not the thing that gets me to keep playing.
You want to make sure that you can at least get one sparking, so get as much, much crystals.
If I'm being completely honest, as long as Dragon Ball Legends is bad, I will keep playing it. If I'm being completely honest with you, if they ever actually fixed the game, I'd be shit out of luck. I'd be like, oh, well, god damn it. Now what do I do? I have nothing to bitch about now. They've actually fixed the game. I can actually play it. I mean, I probably just wouldn't make content on it at that point. There'd be no reason for me, I suppose. Maybe I'd make PvP videos. Maybe I'd actually try and get to the top 10k. No, the player base? Yeah, that's what that word's supposed to be. It would piss me off too much.
To raise up the chances of you getting a sparking that you want. So, yeah, the only person I know in the Discord that could.
So let's fast forward a little bit.
Game.
Like I said, I've already seen this video, so
that's practically what you're saying.
Go back a little bit.
Count as playing the game, then that. And if you say you're gonna keep getting motivated to summon. I know you will. And
I'm actually so demotivated to summon at this point.
To keep going and saving and grinding. And if you say grinding doesn't count as playing the game, then that's practically saying that this isn't really that much of a game.
Grinding is the game. That's all the game is. If you took the grind away from Dragon Ball Legends, you wouldn't have Dragon Ball Legends. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that grinding isn't playing. That's literally the game. If you took all form of grinding away from Dragon Ball Legends, the game would cease to exist. That's literally all the game is. And if you think about it, that's all any game is. It's just a grind to get to the end. But Dragon Ball Legends especially, there is no such thing as not grinding in Dragon Ball Legends. It's a mobile gacha game. That's kind of what they are. Gacha games are just grinds. That's what gameplay is. Even PvP is just a fucking grind, to get somewhere. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that that's not playing the game. That's absolutely ridiculous.
That's practically what you're saying. Right?
No.
That's practically it.
No.
Now,
stupid Segna.
I'm going to keep playing this game because I already took a lot of breaks now. The first month, after the first month of me playing, I quit the game and I did not return until December. And then I took a break around
I play this game because it's Dragon Ball related, if I'm being
beginning
honest.
April, I took a break until like early May.
That's the real reason.
And I always get like this for an anniversary. But this is
way too passionate about Dragon Ball.
Another anniversary soon. I'm for a fact you're just gonna keep loving this game.
I do love this game.
And you're gonna keep spending your crystals so you can get.
I do love this game, and that's why I'm so critical of it. I can, not only do I love the game, but I can see what it can and should be. And it just isn't that. And that's what makes me so upset. That's what makes me want to talk about the things I talk about. Dragon Ball Legends could and should be the best mobile game out right now. But it's like one of the worst because it just does everything so poorly.
Who you want. And that's going to motivate you. Because getting characters, that's good. It makes you feel great. And then
also, I'm triggered that I have to watch this entire video looking at LF Vegeta, an LF that I do not have.
you want to keep playing this game. I know that's the case. I know that's the case.
No.
You've been wanting people to at least see the problems in Legends.
That's why I play it. At the very least, that's why I make content on it. So that people can see the problems. My crystals and me wanting to pull units, that matters not. In fact, I didn't even used to make summoning videos. That's a fairly new thing. I made summoning videos for the anniversary, Rose, Super Saiyan 4s that didn't get recorded, and 21. And there's probably something like I used to record like my one multis that I would do, but I wouldn't necessarily call them like true summoning videos. It's literally just, hey, let's do this one multi-summon while I talk about absolutely nothing. Because my commentary was terrible back then. But, yeah, it's just like, don't really summon. And when it comes to getting units I want, there aren't that many more units I truly want. So I'll probably just be saving and saving and saving until something really stupidly dope comes out. But, the rest of the video is just him like talking about that, and then it's when he mentions that he wanted me to make a video response to this. So yeah, I'm really surprised my phone is still recording this. That was basically my response. The title of the video isn't wrong, but the reason for it is, and there were a few things wrong in this video. But like I said, this is all in good fun. There's no beef. I ain't got no issues with this guy. He ain't got no issues with me. I got a slight issue with having to look at LF Vegeta the whole time, but it's whatever. I should have done my response with LF Super Saiyan 3 on the screen. I don't know if he has them or not, but they're both green LFs, so that's the comparison I'm trying to make here. But yeah, I don't really have any way of ending this video, so I'm just gonna end it. And yes, I'm recording this like right after the feedback update video, because ironically, the Discord, the thing this video came from, also was the thing that kept me from recording this video. So I finally got around to it. But yeah, let me get out of here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, this isn't me exposing or, doing any of that shit. He wanted me to make a video response. I made the video response. We're all cool here. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.